Welcome back, everybody, to Paranormal, the New Normal. I'm your host, Jeremy, as always, and it's been a while for this show in general, but since we done one of these especially, I think the last one we did was back in November, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody, Mr. Drew's Priest, won a certain wheel spin and chose a fan favorite topic, apparently.
Oh, hell
And
yeah.
what was your pick, Mr. Drew's Priest?
80s monster movies.
That's right. 80s monster movies, part one. And there was one particular movie he picked this for, but he can get into that when he gets to that point. So, when we get to that. So, until then, though, welcome, everybody. This is only part one. There are 108 movies in this bracket altogether. This is only the first 36. We'll get to the other parts at some point in the future. We don't do these in order, as you all know, because, you got to switch it up. Otherwise, it gets boring. So, of course, for this one, we're returning to this show for the first time in a long time. CJ playing the music god himself.
I've never been on this show, so I'm not returning.
I think you've been on at least one of the horror movie brackets at some point.
You were here in spirit.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think I was. I think me and you did a horror movie.
You've done one-on-ones, but I thought you were in at least one of them at some point, but I could be wrong.
I don't think I've done anything on this. I've done tons of the music ones and all that. But
I could be wrong, but
I don't know. Maybe I was.
I could be wrong. And of course, here we go. And returning back as always, my horror experts, Mr. Don and Ellie, host of the Horror Countdown podcast.
Dang, how's it going?
How you doing, bud? All right.
And of course, the man who picked this topic himself, Mr. Drew Priest.
Hi, everybody.
Drew in the house.
Yeah.
And popping in late, as always,
I'm the worst.
my good buddy from Jacked Up Review Show, coming back for his first group bracket since the 80s Alien Movies bracket. Used to have a thing with the 80s, I think, but Mr. Cam Sully from the Jacked Up Review Show, everybody.
Thank you again, Jer. How you doing, Don?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going, CJ and Harley?
And of course, I cannot, last but not least, my co-host from the Asylum with Harley and Joker, Harley, who's always by my side, so everybody pretty much expects it.
What's up, everyone?
Well, folks, I have 6 kids and a baby, so let's get this underway. Because before my wife cuts my balls off tonight. But
in that order?
Possibly. But wait a minute. Fuck it. Oh well. The way you see them on screen, folks, is the way they're going. Yeah, basically.
Essentially.
Yeah, fuck that. Well, essentially, but I wrote Drew. I wrote Drew's Priest down by his good English given name, but I'll go by Drew. It's fine. But so that means Cam, you get to start this one off. And I didn't put that up. What am I doing here? It is going to be the first matchup. Is going to be the lowest ranked movie in this bracket.
Jeez.
Number 108. The Lair of the White Worm from 1988. And it is going against actually, a movie we talked about in the last bracket you were in. Number 53 ranked from 1982. Forbidden World.
Oh, jeez. Camp versus camp. Well, I know White Worm is very popular. I feel like Forbidden World, though, is worth it just for the creature effects, even though it is crazy AF. Yeah, screw it. Let's go with Roger Corman here.
Forbidden World gets one. Or am I fucking about actors? No, I'm not. Okay, I didn't think so.
I have opened up the gates of hell.
We do every one of these brackets. We do that for God's sake. But CJ, which way you want to go?
White Worm, because I hate sci-fi movies.
Hey, all good. All good. Hey, there's a lot of bad sci-fi on this show.
The second I see space, I turn it off.
Hey, all good.
Well, and that means it goes down to Don. Which way you want to go?
White Worm. I like Forbidden World, but White Worm is miles better.
All right. It's pretty gothic.
Oh, I remember Forbidden World now. Harley, which way you want to go? I'm sorry, Drew, which way you want to go? See, I fucked it. I gotta fix my list. But Drew, which way you want to go?
Yeah, I was not expecting the turn order change. Honestly, I'm not a fan of White Worm. Forbidden World wins it for me just based on the soundtrack alone. I mean, it's a fun movie. It's fucking batshit crazy. But that soundtrack, my God, how do you not love that? Forbidden World.
And Harley, which way do you want to go?
I'm going with White Worm because you can't go wrong with the worm.
You know, when Drew said that he didn't like White Worm, I'm like, do you prefer Black Worm? But yeah, I mean, Forbidden World, it was decent. If I remember right, it was decent. It had a few good nudity scenes, but other than that, it's your
And
typical
Donahue.
space horror.
Oh, baby.
I know, but it's your basic space horror movie, and the monster was horrible. So, but White Worm, I actually thought was a really, really good movie. I actually gave it 4 stars. I thought it was a really good movie, and Hugh Grant and a young Doctor fucking Who. Like, how am I not gonna love this movie?
In that order.
And I cannot not mention the villain is hot as fucking shit. And she had a strap on and she just didn't even use it. I'm like, what the fuck's the point of this? I'm like, use it on something. Use it on a sacrifice. God damn it. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Land of White Worm because that's winning over Forbidden World any day of the week. And I'm actually pretty sure that's the first movie I watched in this bracket is White Worm. So I enjoyed the fuck out of it. And that means that CJ gets to start the next matchup. And it's gonna be number 107 ranked from 1987, Scared Stiff, going against number 52 ranked from 1986, Invaders from Mars.
Where?
Totally USA Up All Night worthy movies.
Oh shit! I skipped that one. I forgot to watch the Invaders from Mars trailer, so we'll go with Scared Stiff. I wrote down I wanted to see that one. The trailer reminded me of Pieces a lot. And as soon as I saw that, I was like, I have to watch this movie because everybody knows I'm a fanatic for the movie Pieces. So
Fucking love Pieces.
oh, dude, it's like my favorite.
Bastard.
You bastard.
That ending, dude. That whole.
One of cinema's true twist endings.
I've seen that movie 100 times.
Really?
It don't matter how many times I watch that movie, I always forget about the ending, and it gets me every time.
That's what makes it a twist ending.
I get so engrossed in everything else happening, I just forget, and it catches me every time, and I love that. Like,
Well, which way you want to go, Don? Scared Stiff or Invaders from Mars?
Scared Stiff.
And Drew?
Scared Stiff.
And Harley?
Invaders from Mars.
Twisted.
I actually thought we were getting a sweep there for a second.
No.
Yeah, Night is Young.
See,
The night is young.
Night is very young, but see, when we did the 1986 Rotisserie Cinema, I brought Invaders from Mars as my movie of that year because I fucking love that movie. That movie is so well done. Storyline's fucking awesome. The monsters are amazing. The aliens design is amazing, and that is why I will give to Invaders from Mars because Scared Stiff. It had a good premise. They barely used. Like they barely touched the voodoo slave stuff, which I thought they could have done a lot more with that if they actually wanted to. But it just wasn't a good movie. It wasn't that great movie. I got bored of it pretty fast. I gotta go with Invaders. Which way do you want to go, Cam?
Like you say, the art direction and the 50s throwback is fun in Invaders, but Scared Stiff, it's just kind of one of those casual movies you're definitely going to see on an Elvira Joe Bob kind of show, and it's a sexy cast, so I got to go with that one.
Yeah.
Well, that means you save us the coin toss, because that means Scared Stiff is moving on. Gee, our matchup next round is a White Worm and Scared Stiff. That's just comedy right there, I'm telling you. But that means, folks, that the next matchup gets started off by Dawn, and it's going to be number 105 ranked from 1986, Mutilations. And it is going against number 50 ranked from 1982, Cat People.
Ooh.
See, I actually like Mutilations. I think there's a lot of fun to be had with that one, but my boner tells me Cat People. So, yeah, my hard-ons are gonna probably give me a heart. Fuck it, Cat People. I'm already tongue-tied thinking about it.
A wise man named Leroy Jenkins once said, "Let's do this."
And which way do you want to go, Drew?
Cat People. Huge fan.
And Harley?
My female boner is saying Cat People.
Yeah, I kind of have no choice but to go with Cat People as well. I honestly don't remember it too well because I watched it a couple months ago. But I literally said about Mutilations, half a star. What the fuck? Honestly, this piece of garbage should never have existed. Horrible acting and creature design. So yeah, I'll go with Cat People because that movie was very erotic. But it was a weird fucking movie. I will say that. But for the transformation scenes alone in a monster bracket, I'll give it to that. Which means Cat People is moving on, but which way would you have gone, Cam?
I would have gone with Cat People. I'm a big Paul Schrader fan, but Mutilations is a morbid curiosity.
And I mean, it's when I first saw Cat People was on this list, I was like, a Stephen King movie? And I'm like, wait, no, that's something else.
Sleepwalkers.
Yeah. But which way would you have gone, CJ?
I didn't get to see the thing. I swear I've seen Cat People like way back in the day. So correct me if I'm wrong. Did it have like sort of a
incest? A lot of incest.
I say, did it have like sort of the same sort of vibe and feel of like V, the miniseries did?
I
want to say
it's been too long since I've seen that.
Yeah, I want to say it had that same type of vibe. Not the same storyline, but it had that vibe.
It's been too long since I've seen the
I'm gonna go Cat People. I swear I saw Cat People back in the day when it was on VHS, and it was one of them.
Malcolm McDowell and Natasha Kinski.
Yep.
You've probably seen it.
I swear I have. I don't remember it 100%, but it just sounds like really familiar.
Well, folks, that means that Drew, and you're in the bracket you chose. You get to start. You get to do the first 1986 matchup, which this is
I'm gonna get a hard one, aren't I?
It's number 104 ranked, possibly a new favorite of mine, from 1986, Rawhead Rex, and it's going against number 49 ranked from 1986, Aliens.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Honestly, I thought this was going to be a harder choice, but as soon as you put Aliens up there, it's one of my favorite Easter movies. We're doing it, Aliens.
And which way do you want to go, Harley?
Rawhead Rex.
See, Aliens is an amazing fucking movie. I love that movie.
No, it's not.
I mean, there are better.
I prefer the original, but Aliens is a great.
Oh no! It's better than the original by far. But I'll take the mother. I'll take the Queen Mother. Fuck yeah! But I gotta give it to Rawhead Rex. That it was a fucking awesome demon storyline, and I mean, yes, yes, the monster looks like he should have been a member of Gwar or Lordy, but it's still fucking amazing.
Lordy.
But which way you want to go there, Cam?
So I love many Clive Barker adaptations, but I'm going to go with the characters in the other space opera horror movie.
Aliens gets it. And, well, not the match yet, though. And CJ, which way you want to go?
I'm going Rawhead Rex.
All right.
And Don, which way do you want to go?
Aliens.
God damn it, now I gotta bring it up. Audience members, remember, you can vote in the comments. Then that way we can avoid coin flips. That's always a good thing, you know. But, shit. Okay. Fuck that. That's not good, the movie screen thing, but it's just gonna be annoying. But since you were the last one to pick, Don, which way you want to go? Heads or tails?
Tails.
Let's see what happens. Tails. Aliens takes it. Shucky darn. Oh well. You can't be disappointed that Aliens wins. You really can't. But
Oh hell no.
wait till we get to the other side. The other side is, oh my fucking god. Like, it is not good. Yeah, some of the matches I saw today, I was like, oh shit, this is not gonna be cool. Give me that. There we go. All right, cool. Hopefully we avoid coin flips in the future, to some degree. But that means that Harley gets to start the next matchup, and is going to be number 103 ranked from 1986, Spookies. And
Wow.
and it is going against number 48 ranked from 1987, Ghoulies 2. Which way you want to go, Harley?
Let's do Ghoulies 2.
Yeah. I hate Spookies. I thought it was such a stupid movie with horrible fucking creature design and the most predictable story that I've ever fucking seen in a horror movie. But Ghoulies 2 was fucking fun as shit. I enjoyed it a lot better than the original Ghoulies, I'll tell you that much. And it's fucking, I mean, it's a circus. How do you not like a circus? So the Juggalo and me goes with Ghoulies 2. But which way did you want to go, Cam?
I think, they're both divisive movies, but I think you can have a little more fun with the Empire Pictures entry that is Ghoulies 2, even though it is a bizarre sequel.
Better sequel. But CJ, which way you want to go?
Ghoulies. Spooky.
Spookies is fucking horrible. That's one of the last movies I watched for this. It's fucking horrible. But which way do you want to go, Don?
Let's go Ghoulies.
And Drew, do we have a sweep?
Does Dolly Parton have to sleep on her back? Of course I'm going Ghoulies.
And, well, I get to start the next matchup, and you might not like this, Drew. You might not. But it's going to be number 102 ranked from 1989, The Church.
Ooh.
Because The Church will make you squirm. And it's going to go against number 40. And it's going to go against number 47 ranked from 1985, Ghoulies. And yeah, The Church, I actually fucking enjoyed the shit out of it. It was a really interesting storyline, some great visual monster effects, and some pretty damn cool deaths. The death scenes really got it for me. But Ghoulies, I thought it was a decent storyline, decent creatures. But it reminded me of Gremlins too much. So I got to go with The Church. And the storyline was not as good as the second, I will say that. But I feel I'm going to be outnumbered in this one regardless. But which way you want to go, Cam?
I love the Argento produced The Church. The just perfect gothic and giallo mixture. It's just that score is gonna get stuck in your head for hours.
So you want to go with the church? All right, cool.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry.
And CJ
I'm going to the Ghoulies.
and Don
Church.
and Drew.
I got to go with the original Ghoulies. It's one of my all-time favorite movies.
And that, folks, is the reason he picked this bracket. He made sure Ghoulies was on. And which way are we going to go, Harley?
Church.
Which means the church wins and knocks out the original Ghoulies. But that means we're back up at the top, and Cam can start this one out.
Oh boy.
And it's going to be number 101 ranked from 1986, Night of the Creeps,
Mm-hmm.
versus number 46 ranked from 1981, Hell Night. We have a college matchup.
Oh,
this is a tough
jeez.
one.
Ooh. Man.
What was it? Hell Night and what?
Hell Night and Night of the Creeps.
Yep.
Yeah, Hell Night has a good atmosphere, but I feel like there's just so many just effects you can have fun with in Night of the Creeps, so that's going to win just by a tad.
And which way you want to go, CJ?
Only Night of the Creeps.
And Drew? I mean, Don. Sorry, Don.
I like Hell Night more, but it's a slasher, not a creature feature. Under the context of the brackets, I'm going Night of the Creeps because it fits the genre better.
All right, I'll accept it. And
Good point.
Drew.
I'm actually going to go Night of the Creeps. I think it's just a funner movie. It's a little more quotable. It's got Tom Atkins in it.
Stop
Good
it,
news,
stop
ladies.
it.
Your dates are here. The bad news, they're dead. Thrill me.
And that means Night of the Creeps moves on. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Night of the Creeps.
I got you. I mean, Night of the Creeps. The soundtrack was fucking incredible, and it was. I give it 5 stars. I thought it was a really good movie with good actors, and storyline was fun as shit. What the hell did
like Banshees.
And Hell Night, Hell Night was decent, good kill scenes, and it had like Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes to it, kind of in a way. But I gotta give it to Night of the Creeps as well. So we got a sweep to get Night of the Creeps in here.
Sweep the leg.
CJ, you get to start off the first playing matchup of this side, and it's going to be number 100 ranked from 1982, The Slayer, versus number 45 ranked from 1988, Critters 2, the main course.
Oh, Critters. Critters is awesome. I love that series.
And which way do you want to go, Don?
Same response as last time. I like Slayer more, but Critters is the creature feature. Slayer's a slasher, so it doesn't really count for me.
Yeah. Which way do you want to go, Drew?
We're going Critters.
And Harley?
Critters.
Yeah, and Slayer I thought was fucking pretty horrible. I didn't like it at all. It was a really not a good movie, but in my opinion. But which way you want to go, Cam?
On the odd duck out, I understand that the Slayer's dated and he's not really a monster. But I had fun with that a little more. But all fair, Critters is gonna win anyway.
Yeah, of course it is. But that means that CJ starts out the next one. And it's number 99 ranked from 1989, House 3, The Horror Show. Because you'll wish you were back on Elm Street. And it's going against number 44 ranked from 1986, Critters.
Critters.
And Don?
Third reply in a row. Horror show's a better movie, but it's a slasher. It's not a creature feature. I'm going Critters.
Well, it's not. This technically is not a creature feature bracket. It's a monster movies bracket. So
Well, he's not even a monster anyway, so the definition of its placement here is really loose.
Yeah, I get you. And Drew, which way you want to go?
We're going Critters.
And there's a reason these are also the low. All these ones you're saying that about also are the lowest ranked ones, Don. That's why. But which way do you want to go, Harley?
You know that monster on there looks like from the Where the Wild Things Are.
Yeah, they do kind of have that look to them.
But I'm going with
eat you.
Critters.
See, the biggest problem with House 3 for me, because I watched all the House movies for this, because, well, there's 2 of them on this part at least. But,
I think all 3 of them were.
oh, maybe on this part, yeah, maybe. But Critters was also in the 80s Alien movie bracket we did, and I fucking loved it when I watched it for that. I was happy the second one was on this because I finally got to watch it. But House 3 was, I thought it was a better version of Nightmare on Elm Street, honestly. And I mean, the shower scene was hot as fuck. And the son has great taste in music in it, I will say. A lot of good metal. But it was trippy. It was trippy as fuck trying to figure out what's a dream in that movie and what's not. Like, that's one thing Elm Street did have, was you actually knew what was a dream always. But yeah, Critters is moving on. Which way would you have gone, Cam?
I'm a big fan of the horror show. Yes, it's not a straight up monster movie. It's more of a Freddy Krueger kind of supernatural entity terrorizing them. But I love just the James Isaacs visual style. It's way better than it has any right to be.
Yep.
I love the end where Lance Henriksen goes, "Fuck you."
Oh yeah, that scene was pretty good actually. But yeah, and actually, okay, I had to check because I thought Nightmare on at least one Nightmare on Elm Street was on this, but I guess not. But okay. That means, folks, that we have an interesting matchup for the last matchup of this side of round 1, and it's gonna get started off by Don. It's Critters 2 versus Critters.
God, they're both ass. I don't like either one of them. I guess Critters too, but I mean, I don't really think either of them are all that good.
And Drew?
I'm actually going to go with the original. I absolutely love Critters.
And Harley?
I'm going with Critters because that looks more like Where the Wild Things Are, and I really like Where the Wild Things Are.
Shit, I'm fucked. I looked at my phone. I'm like, all right, what rank? I'm gonna go by what rating I gave these movies. Fuck, I gave them both 4.5 stars. Shit. I gotta go with Critters 2 though. I mean, with Critters, there would be no Critters 2 without Critters. Fuck.
I mean, the first one had star-studded cast. You got Billy
True.
Zane. You got Dee Wallace.
Scott Grimes, yeah. Well, he's in the second one too, but yeah. Fuck it. I gotta go with the original, I guess. Yeah, it makes more sense.
And then
And
the
storyline
third one will
was
eventually give you Leonardo DiCaprio.
But which way you want to go, Cam?
So I think I'm gonna go with the first one. It's a little shorter.
And CJ, which way would you have gone?
The original.
Which means it would have been 5-1 anyway. But that means we go the other side of round 1, and it gets started off by Drew, and it's number 80 ranked from 1981, The House by the Cemetery, and it's going against number 25 ranked from 1983, The Deadly Spawn.
Oh. Honestly, both of these I kind of thought were a bit of a chore. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to Deadly Spawn on this one.
And Harley?
The Deadly Spawn.
Yeah. House by the Cemetery was a fucking horrible, horrible, horrible movie with a horrible, horrible design monster. I will agree. Deadly Spawn. This is on the Alien movies bracket as well. I watched it then. I actually gave it 4.5 stars. I really liked it. I mean, it had no storyline, but didn't really need one, and it was just a good movie. So I'll go with Deadly Spawn too. Which way do you want to go, Cam?
I am a huge fan of House by the Cemetery. It's just as I'm a bit. It's where Fulci really does stretch himself and decide to actually create dreamlike nightmare fuel. But
And which way you want to go, CJ?
I'm going House by the Cemetery.
And that brings it down to Don.
Yeah, what seems to be the broken record here. I love House by the Cemetery. It's one of my favorite Fulci films, but it's a slasher. It's not a monster movie. I'm going Deadly Spawn just because it fits the bracket better.
Well, you saved me a coin flip, so I love you. But that means that Harley gets started the next one, and it's number 79 ranked from 1986, Demons 2, and it's going against number 24 ranked from 1981, An American Werewolf in London.
You fucking bitch.
Let's go with American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with that one because Demons 2 was decent, but it does nowhere near the greatness the first one did. So I got to go with American Werewolf in London because it is one of the greatest werewolf transformations of all time. So, but Cam, which way you want to go?
Like you said, Demons 2 is pretty mindless, but I had more fun with that than the original. So,
and which way you want to go, CJ?
Oh, dude, you're killing me with this one because Demons 2 is like one of my favorite fucking soundtracks of all time. Oh, but I really love American Werewolf in London. American Werewolf, I guess. I like the Demons movie better than Demons 2 as far as the actual movie.
Well, stay tuned. But and Don, which way you want to go?
Finally, monster movies. Werewolf in London.
Oh, actually,
Which means American Werewolf.
The Demon soundtrack, I like, not the Demons 2.
And American Werewolf in London moves on. Which way would you have gone, Drew?
Gotta go American Werewolf. Ahoo! Werewolf in London.
I know. Every time I think of that movie, that freaking song comes to mind. But yeah, I start the next one off, and I'm happy I do because this is a demonic matchup. And starting off with number 78 from 1985, Demons, and going to against number 23 ranked from 1988, Night of the Demons. And
That kind of looks like my daughter in the morning when she wakes up.
yes, and you're not wrong, CJ. The soundtrack for Demons is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Watching a guy in a motorcycle kill demons with a sword while Fast as a Shark plays is one of the best scenes I've ever seen in my life. So,
yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I had them mixed up.
And it's funny as hell that was right around when we did the 80s metal bracket, and that's when I freaking heard Fast as a Shark for the first time too. So that's fucking. It was right after we did that bracket. I watched that movie, and Night of the Demons. The nudity in this movie is fucking incredible. The demon effects are incredible, and the black guy survives. Unheard of in horror movies. So, and the ending is hilarious for it. Plus, that whole scene in the beginning of the movie where the girl's bending over to distract the cashier had me very enthralled. So, all right, this is gonna be a close one actually. Demons, I gave 4 stars. Night of the Demons, I gave 4 stars. Fuck, why do I keep getting everything same stars? Damn it! I gotta go with Demons. I gotta go with Demons though for Fast as a Shark. Which way do you want to go, Cam?
I'm gonna go with Night of the Demons. I'm a bigger fan of the sequel, but this one has, like you say, a rockin' soundtrack, and it's just crazy, crazy. You can't make something like this anymore.
Wait a minute. Did you say Night of the Demons or Demons?
Night of the Demons.
Oh, okay. I said Demons had a rocket soundtrack, but okay.
They both
Which
did.
way? Oh yeah,
They both have good soundtracks, but Demons is better.
Well, CJ, is that the way you're going?
Is that what it is? Demons versus Night of the Demons?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, it's Demons for sure.
Okay.
And which way do you want to go, Don?
85.
Demons.
Oh yeah.
And which way do you want to go, Drew?
Honestly, this is a tough one. This will probably be the tougher of the battles tonight.
Oh no! Wait to the next matchup. Wait to the next matchup.
I fucking love Night of the Demons. Growing up, Linnea Quigley sold me a lot of tissues, if you know what I mean, and I think that you do.
I do.
But and it really made me fucking love Bauhaus for once again, if you know what I mean, and I think that you do. But did we mention the original Demons is Demons? I gotta go with the with Demons.
Which means Demons is moving on. I do not think it's making it past the next round regardless. But which way would you have gone, Harley?
Demons.
Which means Demons definitely moves on. And this next matchup gets started off by Cam, and I'm kind of happy to do this to him.
Oh shit.
It's number 77 ranked from 1988. They Live versus number 22 ranked from 1987. Evil Dead 2.
Ah, jeez. Body Snatchers versus
It's not even hard.
yeah, comedic Miss Mayhem. Shit.
It's still a little hard. I'm still thinking of Linnea Quigley.
Well, Evil Dead 2 might be the better movie, but They Live, I just feels a little more quotable and fun. Definitely going to put that on for a party. All right, They Live, reluctantly.
And CJ?
Yeah, I don't like either of the Evil Dead movies, so they live all day long.
Oh, Chancey is turning over in circles in the abyss. But which way you want to go, Don?
Oh, me?
Oh, it's you. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't tell. I couldn't hear who it was. Evil Dead 2.
And Drew?
You know, I'm all out of bubble gum. I gotta go.
Yeah. And Harley?
They Live.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was going that way, though. I both these are some of my favorite horror movies of all time. By
Find the
far.
damn glasses.
Evil Dead 2 is great, but it's not the original. If this were the original up against They Live, I'd probably go the other way.
To be fair, as a director's cut of the original.
But I mean, yeah, Evil Dead 2 is better than the original Evil Dead. I will say that. And I will throw,
Man, we're getting into divisive territory.
I will throw a pity vote to Evil Dead 2, even though it's not moving on. It doesn't matter. But that means CJ gets to start off the next matchup, which should be very fucking easy for everybody. But it's number 76 ranked from 1984, The Company of Wolves versus number 21 ranked from 1981, The Evil Dead.
Do we want to just call this right now, save time, and just say Evil Dead moves on?
Sure.
I'm going with Company of Wolves.
Yep. Well, okay.
And Don, I'm guessing you're voting for Evil Dead.
If my objection was sustained, I think you probably should have.
Let's roll everyone else in contempt of court and just go to Evil Dead. No, I don't.
And which way do you want to go, Drew?
Evil Dead.
And Harley?
What was the other one?
Company of Wolves.
Company of Wolves.
Yeah, I am 100% going with Evil Dead. Company of Wolves I watched for as well for the 1984 rotisserie cinema, and it was one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen in my life. One of the worst.
Yeah. No, I'd rather take a Bronco trip with OJ than to fucking watch that piece of shit again.
Well, which way would you go, Cam?
Evil Dead 1. It's just an effects showcase. You can interpret it any way you want. It's crazy.
I mean, in a lot of other movies for me would have beat that movie in a heartbeat, but I mean, most of the movie is just ass running around screaming. But yeah, no, my favorite Evil Dead movie is not in this bracket. So yeah, but and no, not the 2023 one. Fuck no. But that means the next matchup is going to get started off by Don, and it's number 75 ranked, The Fly from 1986. And it's going against number 20 ranked House 2, The Second Story from 1987.
Fly.
And which way you want to go, Drew? Which way you want to go, Drew?
The Fly.
And Harley?
The Fly.
Okay. No, this is the House movie I'm thinking of. This House movie was freaking amazing. Like Wild West, the Wild West background, the fucking crystal skull. Like
Yeah, I think this is the one I was thinking of when I voted off House by the Cemetery. So that was my bad.
But I freaking, and I mean, I still, after watching all three of these movies, can't find reasoning why these houses just have random alternate dimensions in them. Can't figure that out. But the dinosaurs were a random but cool touch in this one. And I will say I liked the first one better because Norm was in it. R.I.P. George Wendt. But but this one had John Ratzenberger, had Cliff in it. So you gotta love the Cheers shout out in these movies. So I'm gonna vote for House 2. I've never been a big fan of The Fly. It never was a movie I really loved. But which way do you want to go, Cam?
I'm a fan of The Fly. Like you say, it's not one I regularly rewatch, but the themes in it and the score are amazing.
Which means The Fly is moving on, as I damn well knew it would. But which way you want to go, CJ?
The Fly.
I mean, it is Jeff Goldblum. Can't hate that. But a very buff, young Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
But that means the next matchup gets started off by Drew. And, right? Yeah. And it's number 74 ranked from 1987, Bad Taste, versus number 19 ranked from 1985, House.
Ooh. Shit. You know what? House at least had Norm. We're going with House.
And Harley?
House.
Yeah, see, Bad Taste, I mean, I love that it's Peter Jackson's first movie, but it's one of those movies that it's like Plan 9 from Outer Space. It's so bad that it's entertaining. And the alien design in it was pretty hilarious, but that was like the highlight of the whole fucking movie. The rest of the movie, I really couldn't figure out what the fuck was going on because all the characters look the same. But House, literally the best part of the movie is George Wendt as the neighbor. And I mean, it can't. I feel like the movie can't figure out whether it wants to be an acid Vietnam War movie or a haunted house movie. Like it's just stuck in between. But I'm still gonna go with it. But I gotta ask, who the fuck meets a neighbor for the first time and asks them to watch their son? That's some pedophile shit right there. Like, you not just give your son up to the neighbor the first time you meet him. But yeah, I'll still go with House because it was better than 2 by far. Which way you want to go though, Cam?
I'm going with Bad Taste. I get that it's not much of a plot, but it's a fun effects showcase, much like original Evil Dead.
Some brutal ass killings in it, and a lot of blood, a lot of fucking blood.
Yep.
But which way you want to go, CJ?
I'm going. What is it? Bad Taste. Bad Taste. Yeah.
And Don?
Bad Taste for me. I love House, but I don't really think of it as a monster movie. It's fun film. I love George Winton at R.I.P. But yeah, Bad Taste to me is more monster movie.
And that means Don gets picked again. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Our second coin flip of the night, and it goes the same way. Bad Taste moves on somehow. because we had bad taste. But that means we only have 3 matchups left in round 1 because we are at the play-ins for this side. And should I just fuck back up? Thankfully, we'll be done with this in a few minutes. But that means it's gonna start off with Harley, and it's number 73 ranked from 1981, Dead and Buried, and it's going against number 18 ranked from 1987, The Monster Squad.
I'm going to go with The Monster Squad.
And yes, I mean, Dead and Buried, I'm going to hit that one first, obviously, but Dead and Buried, I actually liked it. I thought I give it 4.5 fucking stars. I thought it was a cool reimagining of the Frankenstein lore, and it almost seemed like Stephen King wrote the way it was set. The storyline was set up.
Yeah.
Plus, great special effects, great acting in it. Like I enjoyed the hell out of it. I really did. But I mean, this is actually my first time watching Monster Squad, believe it or not, and I liked it. I gave it 5 stars. I'm kind of pissed I waited so long to watch it, but I think it's better because I watched all Universal all Universal monster movies lately, and for the last bracket we did, and after watching those, I have more appreciation for Monster Squad. So, fuck. All right, I think it's gonna go one way anyway. So I'll throw one to Dead and Buried just because I thought it was a really good movie too. But Wolfman does have nards. But which way you want to go, Cam?
I'm going to go with Dead and Buried, even though Monster Squad is a fun time.
And CJ?
I'm going to go with Monster Squad. I've actually seen that one. Wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible.
And Don?
Honestly, I don't really care for either one.
Shit.
Ugh. I think Dead and Buried tries to do a few more interesting things than just, try to be an homage to the Universal stuff. So Dead and Buried, but I didn't really care for either one, really.
And Drew?
I'm going to go Monster Squad on this one. I just think it was a little more fun. I don't know. It feels more 80s, but more Universal monster at the same time. Kind of a best of both worlds.
Well, heads or tails, Drew?
I'm going to say heads.
Yeah,
Fuck!
tails takes it, which means Dead and Buried moves on.
Should have stuck with Tails, man. It's been paying off.
I didn't think it would work for me. I'll have to have you do it next time.
Well, hopefully it won't be next time, but we'll see. Last time I gotta bring this fucking screen up, thank God. But because there's one last match here for the other play-in of this side. Oh, not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Oh, I did entire window, that's why. But the final matchup is going to get started off by me, and it's going to be from 1987, number 72 ranked, Near Dark, and it's going against a movie that's the highest ranked movie in this part of the bracket, number 17 ranked from 1989. It was in our 2 brackets ago. Howling 5, The Rebirth. And Near Dark, I never even heard of Near Dark, but I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was a really good vampire movie in like a Western setting. Great acting, good storyline. I wish they told you more about the vampire. So that was my only regret of the whole movie. I wish they told you more backstory of the vampire, like family and how they came to be. But Howling 5, because I did enjoy our
werewolf movies of all time.
I only gave it 2 stars, so yeah, okay, yeah, okay, I remember which one it was now. Yeah, the worst of the Howling movies, literally Clue, but with werewolves. So yeah,
Believe me, not the worst of the Howling movies. They get worse.
That'd be part
no. I've seen them all, and that's the worst. But
no.
New
Moon Rising.
Part 6.
You need better taste if you can't stand. If you can stand New Moon Rising, you need better taste in music.
Yeah, part 6 is bad, man.
I didn't know there was anything past 5.
I think part 6. Wait a minute, isn't part 6 the one where they kind of go back to the original format?
No, that's 4.
No, yeah.
4 is the remake of the book, which is actually closer to the book than part 1 was.
Wait a minute, the Howling 6.
I think you're mixing them up.
6 is Freaks. That's the carnival one.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
7 I think is New Moon Rising.
Then I'm thinking of.
No, New Moon Rising is 7. That's the Western. That's the Western.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. That's bad.
Okay. I did like 6 because it involves a circus carnival.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. 6 is the one in the circus.
I did enjoy 6. I did enjoy 6 though.
Joe
And
Dante even found it watchable. The Bruce Payne was in it. If it's just weird, but yeah.
Howling 7. Yeah, Howling 7 was fucking horrible. Yeah, Howling 7. I give that 2 stars.
3 and 4 I would make fun of, but yeah, I can't.
Oh well, actually, I only liked 7 because it tied back to 5 and 6, and because it kind of like was a good final movie. That's the only reason I liked it. But other than that, it wasn't good.
Here's you.
But which way you want to go, Cam? Near Dark or Howling 5?
I got to go with Near Dark. It's very atmospheric.
And CJ?
I have not seen Near Dark, but after seeing the trailer and knowing that it has Lance Henriksen and Bill Paxton in it, it is now at the top of my list to see. So Near Dark.
I believe Near Dark is on YouTube for free, but
it don't matter. I have torrents. I'll find it.
But which way you want to go, Don?
Near Dark.
And Drew?
I got to go Near Dark. It's my fucking second favorite vampire movie of all time.
And Harley?
Near Dark.
Which means we have a sweep pushing into the final matchup in round 1, which gets started off by Cam, and it's Dead and Buried versus Near Dark.
Ah, jeez. Let's go ahead and get Near Dark.
Yeah. And CJ?
Oh. Hold on one sec. Hold on, Mom.
Someone's agent.
What is it? Near Dark and what?
Dead and Buried.
Near Dark.
And Don.
Near Dark.
And Drew.
Near Dark, easily.
And Harley.
It's already locked. You sure? Yes, I'm positive. I locked it when I came in.
Harley.
Harley.
Near Dark.
Okay,
Yeah, I gotta agree with Near Dark as well. I'll give that a sweep into the next round, which means it's time to start round 2.
Jackson,
And
go check to see if the door locked. Fuck.
God, every time I hear that phone, it's ringing.
but
I fucking detest cell phones. I swear to God, if I didn't have a mother who was fucking extremely sick that I get paid to take care of, I would burn this fucking phone at the stake.
But that means CJ gets to start off the second round. Is it Lair of the White Worm or Scared Stiff?
Let me check my notes here. Let me see. Lair of the White Worm, 1988. Want to watch vampire movie? Scared Stiff. I don't have any notes for. So Lair of the White Worm. Let me turn my fucking ringer off. Sorry, guys.
The stiff worm battle.
All right. And Don, which way you gonna go? Will I go be a good father for a second?
Oh shit.
Sure. I mean, I can bullshit for a few more minutes. I really like Lair of the White Worm. I love the cult idea. The songs are catchy as hell. The nudity is fantastic, on point. Scared Stiff has its moments. I do think it has a fun idea, but I think it's just undone by just trying to do too many things at once. There's just way too many storyline ideas in play. It's just cheesy. It's just way too cheesy to kind of tie everything together, and it just kind of feels like it's two different films at once. So I know he's not back yet, but I'm kind of running out of ideas.
Well, what it boils down to is, are you scared of the stiffness or do you want the white worm?
See, that's an interesting question because I could probably go either way because I do enjoy the stiffness that I get from watching Amanda Donahue in White Worm. But then I've never been a heavy drinker, so it doesn't really have that much impact whether or not I have like the exotic drinks or not. But I mean, even still, I'm running out of bullshit. So Lair of the White Worm whenever it matters.
Needs more work. She
Yeah.
is so underrated.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, you can't go wrong with the white worm.
Nope.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
I think with all those in place, I think it's going to be Lair of the White Worm.
Good timing. And Drew.
What he said.
Yeah, sorry, man, you missed it. You're gonna have to listen to the replay.
I heard part of it. But Harley, which way you want to go?
Well, I'm not scared of the stiffness, so I'm going to go with the white worm.
Don't gotta tell me twice. But yeah, Lair of the White Worm was a way better movie. And that's now that's been my name for my pants since I saw that movie. So, you know, I always tell everybody like, oh, I got to go change my Lair of the White Worm from Tremors. But which way did you want to go, Cam?
The B movie apologist in me just wants to have a little mindless fun with Scared Stiff.
And that means the next matchup gets started off by Don, and it's Cat People versus Aliens.
Aliens.
And Drew?
Cat People.
And Harley? Goddamn.
Cat people.
Yeah, I can't, in all good conscience, vote for Cat People over Aliens any day of the fucking week. No.
Yeah, but you also think Aliens is better than the original.
It is.
It is.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
You're surrounded. And
Okay, well, I'll offer you this one then. Are you talking the theatrical cut or the director's cut? Because I prefer the director's cut of Alien over the theatrical, but I prefer the theatrical cut of Aliens over the director's cut of Aliens. So which one is
I prefer director's cut of anything, but that's the way it's supposed to be seen. But that means that it is up to Cam. Cat People or Aliens?
Yeah, I'm gonna go give some love to Cat People.
And CJ?
Cat People.
Cat People?
I'll save the argument. Both of the Alien movies are terrible. So,
Wow.
Dude, I love the original.
which means Cat People was moving on. But the next matchup is Ghoulies 2 versus the Church, and it gets started off by Drew.
Well, it's not the original, but I'm gonna go with Ghoulies.
And
I
Harley?
do love me some Argento, but Ghoulies.
It was
wins.
Ghoulies and what?
The Church.
Ghoulies.
This is my favorite Ghoulies movie, but well, actually no, Ghoulies 3 is pretty fucking good too. But I gotta.
Where do you get the 4?
We'll see. But but yeah, the Church was good, but Ghoulies 2 is my pick. Which way you want to go, Cam?
So it's Ghoulies or what?
Ghoulies 2 or the Church?
Oh, definitely the Church. Yes, absolutely.
And CJ?
Ghoulies.
Which means Ghoulies 2 is moving on. But which way do you want to go, Don?
Church.
And the final matchup in this side of round 2 gets started off by Harley. Is it Night of the Creeps or Critters?
Critters.
I gotta go Night of the Creeps. I enjoyed the shit out of that movie. Almost like Revenge of the Nerds Animal House, but with zombies. But which way do you want to go, Cam?
Oh. I'm sorry, just say it again.
Night of the Creeps or Critters?
Yeah, let's go with Night of the Creeps. Just more effects that stand out. No.
And CJ?
Critters.
And Don?
Creeps.
And Drew?
I fucking love Critters. I really do. I even keep pulling up the little critter. But Night of the Creeps wins this one.
Which makes for a very interesting matchup the next round. But the other side of round 2 gets started off by me, and it's Deadly Spawn versus An American Werewolf in London. And obviously it's American Werewolf in London. Obvious fucking Lee. But which way you want to go, Cam?
Shit. Okay, so we just been Night of the Creeps.
See, we're doing the rest. We're doing the rest of the show as Zorgon.
Shit. I'm sorry. I got a headache. Say it again. Sorry.
Deadly Spawn versus An American Werewolf in London.
Deadly Spawn. Yeah, I'm having way more fun with Deadly Spawn. That's.
And CJ?
Zorgon doesn't care. Do the first one.
And Don?
Werewolf.
And Drew?
Werewolf.
And Harley?
Werewolf.
Which means American Werewolf in London moves on. And the next matchup is going to be a fun one. And it's going to start off with Cam. Is it Demons or They Live?
Ooh, yeah, They Live. Just wipes the floor just from the quotes to the visuals alone.
And CJ?
Zorgon loves aliens. They live.
And Don?
Demons.
And Drew?
Demons.
Harley?
They Live.
Well, folks, that means we're in a tiebreaker because I am 100% voting for Demons. And and I'm going with Tails. But watch me get fucked over, probably. Oh, fuck. Maybe not. Demons moves on.
Told you.
Zordon demands a recount.
No counting involved with the coin flip, my friend. But
This is
that
bullshit.
means the next matchup gets started off by CJ, and it's the Evil Dead versus the Fly.
Ooh.
Ooh. Another alien. The Fly. The Fly.
And Don?
What was the first one? It was The Fly and
Evil Dead.
that's the first one, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Original Evil Dead.
And Drew?
I think I'm going to follow suit. Evil Dead.
And Harley?
The Fly.
Yeah, I'm voting for Evil Dead any day over the Fly. But which way you want to go, Cam?
I'm gonna go with the Fly. I just lots of visual shocks in that one.
Well, Cam, heads or tails, buddy?
Heads.
And tails takes it,
Wow.
which means Evil Dead moves on. And in the final matchup in round 2, it's going to get started off by can't finish that one. Oh, so by Don. Bad Taste or Near Dark?
Near Dark.
And Drew?
Near Dark.
And Harley?
Near Dark.
And I agree. Near Dark is moving on, but which way would you have gone, Cam?
Definitely Near Dark.
And CJ?
Near Dark. Absolutely. Sorry, that mask is hot as hell. It's got that stupid dot next to it.
Which means that Drew starts off the quarterfinals. Is it Lair of the White Worm or Cat People?
Cat People.
And Harley?
My female boner goes with Cat People.
And I'm going with Lair of the White Worm. Which way you want to go, Cam?
Cat People.
And CJ?
Stick it with the worm.
And Don?
Cat People.
Which means Cat People is moving into the semifinals. But next matchup, see what's going to face in the semifinals, is going to get started off by Harley. And it's Ghoulies 2 versus Night of the Creeps.
Night of the Creeps.
I agree 100%. And which way do you want to go, Cam?
Shit. Well, which way were you going? For real. Like, I'm sorry. I had a headache. What are you thinking? I need to be inspired. Sorry, I'm just.
I don't want to sway any votes.
I need all the inspiration. Trust me, I have a headache.
What was it? It was Ghoulies and Night of the Creeps?
Ghoulies 2 and Night of the Creeps, yes. Sorry.
Let's go with Night of the Creeps for now.
And CJ?
Ghoulies.
And Don?
Creeps.
Which means Creeps moves into the semifinals as well. Which way would you have gone, Drew?
Honestly, I'm really glad that that's a decision I won't have to make. Because I love both. You know, Ghoulies 2, again, it's not the original, but it did give us one of my favorite Wasp songs. But Night of the Creeps is also Night of the Creeps, and that's one I actually quote a lot, whether people realize that or not.
Jeez.
Screaming like banshees.
Which means we get to go to the other side of the quarterfinals, and it's going to get started off by me, and it's an American Werewolf in London versus Demons.
Oh,
And
wow.
Ooh.
I got to go Demons in this one. I have to. Argento any day for that shit. But fast as a shark. But which way you want to go, Cam?
Definitely. Shit. I'm going to go with Demons. If it was going against the Howling, then we'd have competition.
The original Howling, yes.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
which
Or
way?
two.
Or
No,
two, yeah.
just one. Part 2 is a trashy movie that's fun.
Oh, I fucking love Howling too.
It's fun, but it's not the Howling one.
Oh.
It's,
Howling 2 is the best fucking Howling. Christopher fucking Lee.
no, how dare you, sir?
Christopher fucking Lee. I do dare. But
I don't know
CJ
if I would go
Movie.
as far as saying
That.
it's the best one, but it's the best of the sequels.
Well, okay, so yes, I will agree with you on that. Yes. Ugh.
But CJ, American Werewolf in London or Demons?
Oh, Demons. Because as much as you like the Fast as a Shark song, the song by Pretty Maids on that soundtrack is like the jam. Like, Pretty Maids are so disgustingly underrated.
And Don,
Demons.
which means Demons moves into the semifinals. But which way you want to go, Drew?
Demone.
And Harley.
Demons.
Which means our final matchup in the quarterfinals is gonna get started off by Cam, and it's the Evil Dead versus Near Dark.
Let's go with Evil Dead.
And CJ
I'm going Near Dark.
and Don
Near Dark.
and Drew.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Near Dark on this one.
And Harley.
Near Dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree. If it was Evil Dead 2, I couldn't do it, or if it was Evil Dead 3, I definitely couldn't do it. But I gotta go with Near Dark on this one. Near Dark gets in the semifinals, and the first semifinals matchup is gonna get started off by CJ, and it's Cat People from 1982 versus Night of the Creeps from 1986.
They get
Cat
tougher and
People.
tougher.
You said Cat People?
Yep.
And Don.
Cat People.
Drew?
Hit me with it again. It's Cat People and
Night of the Creeps.
I was hoping that wasn't what you were saying. Shit. I'm gonna go Night of the Creeps.
And Harley.
Cat People.
Well, I'm giving another one to Night of the Creeps, but which way you want to go, Cam?
I'm going to go with Cat People.
Which means Cat People slides into the finals somehow. Incest abound. But
Both great movies.
we can only mate with those of our own kind.
Gotta keep that bloodline pure, you know.
Yeah, of course.
No outsiders.
But that means the other side of the semifinals gets started off by Don, and it's Demons from 1985 versus Near Dark from 1987.
Demons.
God damn it.
And Drew?
I think I'm gonna go Near Dark on this one.
Harley?
Demons.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw in a Near Dark. I love both these movies, but Near Dark was a little more fun for me. A better storyline. Demons was just a slaughter fest, which was fun, but and I love the pimp. I love the pimp in Demons. But which way you want to go, Cam?
I'm gonna go with Near Dark.
And CJ.
Damn it. I think I'm gonna go Demons.
Well, CJ, heads or tails then, buddy?
Heads.
Tails gets it, which means that Near Dark moves on into the finals. And
either one was good.
and that means I'm gonna let Harley start off. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I'm gonna let Drew start off the third and fourth place matchup for reasons. Drew, for third and fourth place, is it Night of the Creeps or Demons?
Night of the Creeps.
And Harley.
Demons.
I gotta go with Night of the Creeps. That was a more fun movie than Demons, honestly. I love a good college movie. But which way do you want to go, Cam?
I'm gonna go with Night of the Creeps. Just a little
And
bit
CJ?
extra.
Demons.
And Don.
Demons.
Heads or tails for third place, Don?
Tails.
Heads takes it, which means third place goes to Night of the Creeps, with Demons taking fourth place. And the finals is going to get started off by Harley, so that Drew has to finish it. And Harley, is it going to be Cat People or Near Dark?
Cat people.
Hurt people.
Yeah, no, I will not go for Cat People. No, Near Dark is such a better movie. But which way do you want to go, Cam?
Near Dark.
And CJ?
Yeah, Near Dark.
And Don?
Near Dark.
Which means Near Dark does take first place, saving Drew the hard decision of a coin flip or picking a winner. But which way would you have gone, Drew?
I actually think I was gonna go Near Dark anyway.
So Near Dark,
it's my second favorite vampire flick of all time. So
folks, that means
one for me.
that at the end of our part one of the 80s Monsters movie bracket, we have number 78 ranked Demons from 1985 in fourth place. Number 101 ranked Night of the Creep from 1986 in third place. Number 50 ranked Cat People from 1982 in second place. And Near Dark, number 72 ranked from 1987 in first place. And, well, it's that time, folks, because we don't do these in order, as you all know. So it's time to see who's picking the next topic that we do in 3 to 4 months,
Oh shit.
depending on the topic. Let's see who gets it. And Andrew can't be on, obviously, because he picked the last one. Oh, shit. CJ gets to pick it for next. I will send you the list, CJ, when I get done with this and make sure everything's good inside. But I'll send you the list, and you can. It's a big fucking list, so you're gonna have a choice. Take your time. But unless you're like fucking Don and you pick it in 5 seconds flat. But pretty sure you told me werewolf movies pretty fast in that one. But that's gonna do it for this episode, for this special, folks. We'll be back with whatever CJ picks in 3 to 4 months. But Cam, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Podbean, Anchor. We love doing all these different variety shows, much like this. Yep.
And CJ, where can they find you?
Well, it says right underneath my name, Music God CJ Plain.rocks is the main thing. Music God Reaction, Music God Reviews on YouTube, and just type in Music God CJ Plain. You'll find my ugly mug pretty much everywhere. So,
And Don, where can they find you?
I can find the show pretty much everywhere you find podcasts under Horror Countdown.
Whoop whoop.
And Drew, where can they find you?
You can find me on all the various social medias, the Facebooks, Instas, X Twitters, all that good shit. / Drutus Priest. And you know what the hell? Maybe you'll find me at a buffet.
Specific.
Well, I'll tell you where you won't find. I'll tell them where you won't find them, folks. On a Led Zeppelin bracket. Swear to God, you and CJ are twins. But
This is true. I have confidence that CJ is going to pick something I'm going to like. We might be related.
Hey, we got.
and
Dude, I'm.
Do you have this giant scar on your left side? Because I got one on my right.
Actually, I got a better one. I got drunk one night in Nashville and ended up with that, courtesy of Reed and Mike from Corrosion. So, yeah, I kind of got a scar, not on my side, but.
And Harley, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on the Asylum with Harley and Joker, and tune in Sunday night for the roast of Joker himself for his birthday. You guys want to join in? Just message me.
Who doesn't love a roast?
It was my idea, and I feel like I'm gonna regret it already. But you could find Paranormal the New Normal. Well, if you don't know where you can find it by now, you fucking lazy bastards. Check out the outro; it's all there. And I will be back with some more interviews later in June, especially. And we'll be back in 3 or 4 months with whatever topic CJ picks to do a bracket, or however long it takes me to get to 100% of my list for that bracket. And be sure to check out Asylum if you want to see the 2019 Fantasy Movies Bracket Part 1 next month at some point. Or I believe so, maybe. I don't know. I'm halfway through the list, I think. But it's a lot of fucking anime. It takes a while to watch. But but we'll be back then. Have a good night, everybody.
Later.
Anytime.